Hello, I'm doing this video today for two reasons. Number one is to raise awareness, because when you're young and you want to become a model, sometimes you will be blinded by what seems a perfect opportunity of getting a very high-paying job really fast and scam and lose everything, or if not everything, end up in massive debt. And you may lose even more in some cases. So if you wanna become a model, I plead you to hear me out, because there are many scammers out there who would take advantage of you and would try to lure you so that they can either gain money or something else. And you will see what I mean in a second. Now, I know when it comes down to parents, if you have young daughters, a tendency in adolescence is to just disobey their parents, or, be rebellious. Like, who cares about what the old folks say? They are the old-fashioned. But maybe, if they hear a young voice, a true story, they would be more aware and they would understand. So if you want to become a model, or if you have a young daughter, or maybe a young son who wants to follow this path, please share this video with everyone so that what happened to me won't happen to them. Now, there's another reason why I did this video, and that reason will be explained at the end of it all, once I tell my story. And once you watch the full video, you would understand why I did it the way I did it. It all started with me wanting to become a model. My mom was sick, and I said to myself, well, I really don't think it's fair. She's working. It makes me really sad to see her go to work sick, tired. I mean, I just want to help her out. So if I could just get a modeling job, maybe she would be able to stop working, and I myself would be able to have an income. So that I could sustain both of us. Because, being honest, I am human, so I also wanted, like, a little bit of that income for myself, just to enjoy it, I guess. But, had I known what would have happened, I would have never, ever entered this world. So I met this guy. And he said to me, look, you will get a modeling job in a matter of weeks. You are going to make $3,000 to $4,000 a shot. Now, here's the thing. To book the agency fee, it's $500, and that's to get you a slot in the agency, and it has to be paid ASAP. Now, you do it, it's now or never. And I was like, okay, I would swipe my card so long as I see a signed contract that I'm gonna get paid and how much I'm gonna get paid. And the guy was like, oh, that's something that's just necessary for work. Like, I would guarantee your money back. I would pay it back if it doesn't work. And I am like, okay, well, fine. But I don't have the money. And he said, well, you can just go to a machine and just use your credit card. And I'm like, that's a cash advance. Like, I mean, you gotta realize those things have a very interest rate. For those of you who are interested, it's 20 to 24%. And that I don't have that money, so if it doesn't work, please make sure you will pay me back. Yeah, you're gonna get this amazing job, like the first shot is like $3,000, the other shot is like $4,000, like everything's gonna be amazing, everything's gonna be perfect. Now, after that, it turns out that there was a portfolio fee, and then after that it was hairdresser fee, and after that it was another stupid fee I cannot even remember anymore. And in the end, when I realized like this wasn't going anywhere, like it had been around a month since I paid my first fee, I kind of told the guy, no, there's no more fees. I want you to just pay me my money back, because this is going nowhere. I want my money. Like you said, you guaranteed me that you would return my money. Now, what the guy said to me was that he was a trader working at a hedge fund, and that he would invest my money and I would get a very high return of investment in a month. So, with that said, a month after when he was supposed to pay me, magically, that day, he barely replied my emails. He never answered my calls. And you know what? That day, I was just desperate. I sent him at least 20 emails. I called him at least 20 times. His answer was, you have no way for me to pay you. If you keep on bugging me, I'm gonna take my time to pay you, and there's nothing you can do about it. At that point, I realized, man, I was such an idiot. Why in the hell did I trust this guy? How the hell am I gonna pay this? And then he reappeared, pressuring me for more and more money. And he would say things to me such as, I just became richer and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, if you don't give me this money, you ain't gonna see your money again. Pretty much, like, he didn't use the exact words, but it was something around the lines of screw you. Like, you're screwed. Like, man, I just became richer and you're screwed. Pardon me for swearing, but I mean, at this point, I am so desperate that I just feel this have to say, like, you're fucked, You're fucked. There's nothing you can do about it. You are fucked. I tried everything, even clinical trials, and that didn't work. Not even that. So, in the end, I ended up with $7,000 in debt. Well, it's 7.2, like, I haven't done the math exactly, but it's between $7,000 and $8,000. That I really, like, have no idea how to pay. So, I decided to do this video, like I said, for two reasons. Number one, to share my experience with other young girls out there to see if they would hear a voice of a young model who was tricked and scammed and don't get fooled by this, you know. Look, number one, if you don't get a contract signed, don't get near that person. Like, screw him to begin with. Never ever talk to him. Because if you don't get anything signed, there's no guarantee whatsoever. A, they're gonna get you a job, and B, you're gonna get any money. So, no paperwork, nothing. Number two, deal with the agencies directly. Don't deal with guys or with random people that pretend to have all these amazing contacts in the modeling world. Because, I mean, some of them are just scammers. In my case, it was money. But I heard cases of girls who had to, you know, sleep with these guys and they got nowhere. Who had you know, some girls that want to go into lingerie model, they had their pictures released, spread all across the net. So, I mean, do not deal with individuals, just go to the agency. And if you're dealing with individuals, because I mean, there's some that are legit, very few, but some that are legit, like these people who find Ashton Kutcher, it's like, a couple. So let me just try to find out modeling recruiter. I mean, those guys are legit, and they go around this street and like around and trying to find models and whatnot. So if you're dealing with an individual, my advice is always ask for credentials. Like, I mean, do they have a modeling company? If so, what is their name? Like, why do they want to pick you out? Like, what are the real opportunities of you getting a job with them? Like, just ask for information, for facts. And they should have a card that lists their name, lists who they work for, or if they have a company, and before signing anything, just investigate. So that is my advice for you girls. I just wanted to share it so that the same thing that happened to me won't happen to you. And well, on the other hand, I was gonna ask you for your help, because I really need to pay this thing fast. It has 20 to 24% interest rate, and I mean, I really do not know how to pay that thing. Where am I gonna pull out 7K? I just don't have the money. So, if out of the goodness of your heart, you could just donate whatever you can. If it's $5, $5. If it's $10, the amount doesn't matter. Like, whatever you can out of the goodness of your heart to just help me out, I would just really, really appreciate it. I also set up a store with merchandise in case, like you say, I don't want to donate, I want something in exchange of my money. And that makes total sense, you know. So you can go ahead and buy it. And you know what, if you're like, well, you know what, I don't want to donate, I don't want to do anything, well, here's the thing, like, there's so many things that you can do that will not cost you a single cent and would help me out tremendously. And that is sharing this video with your friends and family, posting it on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and all other social media you use. Just spread the word. And this is not only helping me, this is also helping other girls who do want to become models. Me, in my case, it was money, but at one point the guy did want more than just money. But I stopped him and I didn't let him go for what he wanted. which was sex. But, I mean, I just find it sad. Like, why would people in this world just take advantage of others? Yeah, I know. I know the obvious reason is money. Like, I know it, but at one point, I just wonder if they have absolutely no morals. Like, when did money become more powerful than morals? That is all I'm saying. So, yeah, please just help me, like, spread the word, and that's all I gotta say, and I do hope that this video can help one girl out.